Welcome to the NFL Rumors video today. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of good rumors happening as we're getting already getting close to the draft. 2 weeks away to the NFL draft. A lot of teams are circling the who they like to take, and we might have the top two picks likely to happen. So we'll get into it, and we're going to start off with Dalvin Cook. So Dalvin Cook, the general manager of the Vikings today, would not commit to Vikings having Dalvin Cook on the roster. One of the teams that really tried to trade for him back in free agency when it just started was the Dolphins. That's the team to watch. So Dalvin Cook could be on the move in the NFL draft. We want to talk about next. One of the big ones, DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins had talked to Sauce Gardner over the last month, and Sauce Gardner said they had a good conversation. DeAndre Hopkins, the Jets are interested in him after losing out on Odell Beckham Jr. So it'll be very interesting to see there what happens with the Jets and D-Hop, as D-Hop is still available for trade. One of the big news today, the Commanders went ahead and sold their team for $6 billion. Dan Snyder bought the team for $800 million. So a lot of money being made, but a lot of people around the league glad that Dan Snyder will no longer own the team. The Falcons are meeting with Kentucky quarterback Will Levis. So the Falcons could possibly have a quarterback there that they could select. Hearing that the coach really liked Levis as well. Odell Beckham Jr. today during his introductory press conference told Lamar if he was watching, I'd love to get to work with you. So Odell making sure that he lets Lamar know that he's ready to go to work. The 49ers are hosting Laquan Treadwell, what used to be a first-round pick. Still has not been able to make his mark in the league yet. We'll see if he can do that for the 49ers. The Browns have mutually agreed not to have their stadium name be First Energy no more. It'll go back to Cleveland Brown Stadium. I like that much better. Much better there. So we want to get into the draft here. The Texans are reportedly thinking about taking Will Anderson with their second overall pick. So Will Anderson would not be a quarterback. The Texans on the roster, they signed Case Keenum in the offseason. Be interesting to see if they go and get another quarterback. They got really a couple quarterbacks still on the roster. Case Keenum will be the one that they have now. They got last season they had some struggles with the quarterback they have there now. So be very interesting here. Or the Texans have that second pick where they could go and draft a quarterback as well in the draft in the Deshaun Watson trade. So, but Will Anderson is who they really like there. Davis Mills was their starter last season. They have Case Keenum and could draft a quarterback with their second first-round pick. So, looking at that, Will Anderson, one of the best edge rushers out there, could get picked by the Texans. The Panthers are reportedly really zeroed in on the Alabama quarterback, Bryce Young. So it could be Alabama players 1 and 2. Could be Alabama players 1 and 2 in the NFL draft. Or I'm sorry about that. Let's reverse that a little bit. Yes, Carolina Panthers, Alabama quarterback Bryce Young. And then the second pick will be, when you're looking at that, the second pick will be Will Anderson. So very interesting there if that went down. The third pick is Arizona, and it's a crapshoot there, Arizona. You don't know if they're going to take a quarter. You don't know if they're going to take an edge or trade that pick. I would say they'll trade that pick. I would say with the third overall pick, they could trade it to someone. You could even see the Colts move up for somebody. Could see a lot of teams that could decide to move up because you got Will Levis. A lot of people like the Falcons could move up. A lot of things that could happen there with the Cardinals. So the biggest news that we had, though, when you're talking about it, the 1 and 2 possible projected picks, we also talked about DeAndre Hopkins could end up going to the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. And one of the biggest things, Dalvin Cook could be on the move in the NFL draft. Possibly to Miami, Buffalo could go to an AFC East team. So we thank you guys for joining in today for our video, for our NFL Rumors video. If you didn't see, we changed our logo back. We got a demand, people hitting up the website saying, you got to get back the icon. You got to get back to the iconic logo. So we did it for you. The iconic logo is back. So make sure that you check us back out and make sure that you're following NFL Rumors. Make sure you're following us on Twitter. Make sure you got your notifications turned on for all the draft breaking news, all the rumors still. We got a lot of free agents to go over. Also, make sure that you hit the like button on our video today. Make sure you comment. Tell us what you think. A lot of great news and rumors happening. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in and making NFL Rumors all of what it is today. We hope you have a blessed evening. And again, we'll see you again tomorrow.